Okay, our next video, we are going to talk about 3 other trigonometric functions. We've seen sine, cosine, and tangent before, but if you look right here, there are 6 trigonometric functions. Sine, cosine, and tangent, the 3 that we know. And then we have these 3 new ones, cosecant, secant, and cotangent. These 3 are called the reciprocal trig functions. And if you think of a reciprocal means we flip our fraction over. We flip our fraction. So all 3 of these match up with some part of sine, cosine, and tangent. Okay? Each one of these is the reciprocal of either sine, cosine, or tangent. Cosecant is the reciprocal of the sine function. Secant is the reciprocal of cosine. And cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent. Okay, these ones go together. So if you're trying to keep these straight, tangent and cotangent, that's pretty easy to remember. It's really easy to think that cosecant and cosine should go together, but each pair only can have one co. If we had cosecant and cosine together, then we have 2 cos. Okay, so we have cosecant and sine, secant and cosine. Those are our pairs. So let's write these out. Cosecant is abbreviated CSC. So the cosecant of an angle is the reciprocal of the sine. Well, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. If I take the reciprocal of that, I get hypotenuse over the opposite. Secant is abbreviated SEC. Secant and cosine are reciprocals of each other. And to find cosine, we take the adjacent over the hypotenuse. The reciprocal of that would be the hypotenuse over the adjacent. And then tangent and cotangent go together. They're reciprocals of each other. Cotangent is abbreviated COT. So the cotangent of an angle is the reciprocal of the tangent. Tangent's opposite over adjacent. Cotangent would be the adjacent over the opposite. So we will use all 6 of these trig functions as we're evaluating angles. We'll be able to figure out what the cosecant is of 120 degrees, what the sine of 30 degrees is, cotangent of 300 degrees, all of that, and that's coming up.